I mean, I'm going to write a stiff letter on cardboard. Oh, hello! Isn't it wonderful to be back again for another edition of Mr. Stephen Has a Dabble? And what's happening when I look down here is that I'm trying to get used to the hotkeys that I set up, which are great. Now, if you remember last episode, I was building a Neolithic Easter Island thing. Now, this isn't the earliest form of sculpture, a form of construction that I could have built. There are other earlier ones. Indeed, Stonehenge is an earlier one, and if things go well with this, I might get into some Stonehenging a bit later on. The thing with Stonehenge, because this seems like it's going to be more complicated, but the thing with Stonehenge is that it's got stones that are at an angle, and I don't think you'd be able to do that properly in Minecraft, but we will have a go. I don't know, I like this idea of building things, and I like this idea of building a civilization, or a civilization's worth of these monuments and stuff. So that's where we're going for the time being. I will probably get bored with that at some point. But until then, let's get back into the game, which I believe is this button here. Back to where we were. I didn't really do much in the way of replenishing tools and stuff, but I've got enough material to kind of keep going with. We're going back over here. And I'm still considering what's the best way to kind of build this out so that I've got the reach that I need. Let's call it reach. That's a good name. To kind of keep going with this. If I go round here again now, I'm a little bit worried. There are a load of creepers up there. One of the last things I want would be for them to explode my wonderful new creation here, because it's taken time and energy and everything to do it. So right, down here there's some snow and stuff. I'm going to see if I can get to that. One of the creepers disappeared. Was that all of the creepers have disappeared? Do creepers die in the sunlight? Is that a thing they do? Because I swear to God, there was a spider that did the same thing earlier. Maybe they just turn invisible. That would be scary. Oh yeah, don't do that. Right, so that's where I am snow-wise. I need to build a neck, because we don't just have the thing itself. They all have necks and bodies and things. If you didn't know that about the Easter Island heads, they have heads and bodies and feet and everything. Maybe at some point I will show you what one of these things looks like properly. But until I can get that sorted out easily on the stream, I'm not going to do that. I've just collected a load of snowballs as well, which is kind of fun. This is where I want to see it kind of built into the rock. Thinking probably the best thing to do here is to oops, wrong button. I swear to God, if I got money for every time I pressed the wrong button in this game, I would be earning a lot of money for doing nothing. Right, so what I'm doing here is building out a platform. The platform's basically so that I can see what I'm doing. because I kind of need that perspective on it, if you see what I mean. And as I said yesterday, I don't really want to do this by using cheats, so I've got to find a different way of doing it. I also have to run away from that creeper that's down there before it finds me, but that's a different problem right now. One thing that I've noticed is sorry, I should be talking through all of this. One thing I'm noticing at here is up here. He seems to have some sort of spot on his face. Well, the reason is that it's not built up properly, so we need to do something about that. And I'm kind of getting this idea that actually what I said I wanted to do and what I'm actually doing right now are two different things. But that's all right, because the idea behind it is still sound. Right, so let's get some more cobblestone. We're going to put a cobblestone in there. We're also going to tunnel this out, and not with that, with the stone. Because what we want is his neck isn't as big as the whole face, you see. So if I stand back a bit now, we can kind of see where his nose is. And where his neck needs to be, and we can see that here I've taken off one thing, so this here, that needs to go as well. Okay. Zombies. Are they not dead yet? Is it not sunny enough for them yet? Obviously not. See, here I was thinking that all the zombies would be dead by now. Obviously not. We will leave that as is. Okay. So for the time being, that's pretty cool. Kind of need to go over there to have a look. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Now what I need to do is build this up, which is not going to be easy. And actually, what I need to do is go around and collect as much dirt as possible, because what I don't have is enough dirt to start to build these things up. I'm not just going to be mining dirt for the whole thing. So I swear to God, there was something there, wasn't there? There's a spider. I can hear it. Where's it gone? Oh dear. This is terrifying. It's not. It shouldn't. Let me build in peace. I kind of like the idea of the creator thing, because I think I need it, but obviously nobody else does, obviously. I am going to do something stupid. There we go. Stupid mission accomplished. Now, what I'm doing here kind of mirrors what happens in the actual statues in Easter Island, who have these kind of sunken in eyes. And so what I want to do is I'm going to tunnel that out. Just so I can pick up a bit more of that. Right, and I'm going to go into here and let's see if I've got... I don't have any. Right. This might be a tomorrow job now, I suppose. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some torches in there so that during the night the eyes glow. I thought that'd be quite cool. I'm not sure that that's historically accurate. I have to admit. But I think it'd be fun, and that's as good a reason as any to do some of this stuff. Right. Now that's an interesting way of getting around that I hadn't thought of before. I might have to use that more often. I might have to, not throw my sword away as well, because that's a silly thing to do. Alright. Let's come on round here. And I'm going to hurry up and run back to the house. Because it's nighttime again, and so nighttime sees the end of this stream as I go to bed. Tomorrow, let's see if... And I'm going to go over here and see if we've got some... Yes, look, we have. Let's get rid of those snowballs. Let's see if we can get some torches in the eyes. And these two are going really quickly. I've got plenty of this stuff. I'm doing fine, and I don't need the food. And actually, because I'm so close to home, I'm going to put the food in here and not do anything else with it, because I only really need it when I come home. So I will leave this there. Thank you very much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure, as it always is. Please don't forget that the reason that I'm doing this every single day, I did 5 to begin with to sort of help the channel start, but the reason that I'm doing these every single day is to help promote Joe's channel, which is The Magical One, and he, on the 10th of October at 9 AM GMT, he is doing a world record attempt for the longest person playing Minecraft. No, for the person playing Minecraft the longest. He's not the longest person playing Minecraft. I mean, I think I'm slightly taller than him by just a little gnat's whisker. So, I'm longer than him, really, and I'm sure there are people who are even taller than us who play. But do help. The details are down there, yeah. And it'd be great if we could get as many donations and things for him. That would be absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for joining us. Joining me. I'm just calling myself us because I'm so fat. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Please do come again tomorrow, where I'll be expanding my head. It just sounds wrong, doesn't it? And in the meantime, good night.